Another quick preview into our new series on fixing the UK economy, which will be starting in a week or two's time. And this is another word image, and as you can see, it's all about money. We haven't talked a great deal on Bonkers Economics so far about where money comes from, what it is, how it works, the actual concept of money, if you like, in the economy. But this says a little bit about that because, as you can see, the phrase we're looking at here is making money. And in fact, that doesn't necessarily mean what it appears. We've got here amassing money, earning money, taking money, appropriating money, accumulating money, extorting money, and there are many other words we could use. But what we can't say is that any activity in the UK economy is making money, because that's not what's going on. Money is only a concept, a construct in the economy. It's not real, it's not a thing. Even the money in circulation, the notes and coins that we use, make up only a tiny, tiny percentage of the total amount of money, most of which is represented by just numbers on a computer. And the only organisation that controls the money supply ultimately is the UK state, the UK government. So only the government can, if you want to use that phrase, make money. Nobody else can do that. The amount of money in the economy is dictated by government policy, broadly speaking, by the intervention of the Bank of England, which is largely controlled by the government, even though it wouldn't want to think so, and also, of course, commercial banks, which may be allowed by the government to create new money through loans and that sort of thing, but it's still the government that has the power to permit that. What do we do in the economy if we don't make money? Well, clearly we have to make something else. And what we do in the economy, or what we should be doing, is to make wealth. And that means that real useful activity in the economy, which makes us all feel better, improves the quality of all our lives, that's the purpose of economic activity. So making stuff, making wealth, making useful services that we all want and need, that's the activity. When it comes to money, we're simply accumulating it from somebody else. And if somebody's got a huge amount of money, as we know some people do have, then somebody else has got access to a lot less. And that matters because we need money to create wealth. We can't create wealth without money. So money is an input. Money is the oil in the engine, if you like. It's the thing that keeps the wheels turning on the economy, but it is not the economy, and money is not the output of the economy, it's the input. So making money is just the wrong phrase to be using. And when we talk about making money, we allow ourselves to be seduced into the idea that people who are amassing money, who are getting rich, who are extracting money from the economy through their activities which don't create anything new, but are very, very good at extracting and amassing money, we get deluded into the idea because we say these people are making money, which they're not, and we get deluded into the idea that they're contributing substantially to the success of the economy. And they're absolutely not. They're taking money out of the economy without putting anything really useful back into it. So that's making money. We'll talk about money actually quite a bit in the new series because we do need to understand how it fits into the overall picture. But ultimately, it's not about money, it's about wealth. It's about creating the goods and services that really improve the quality of our lives.